Hello, hello, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our daily vibe message from our guides for April the 25th. So let's see what we got. Let's start off with our first card. We've got the Two of Pentacles. The next card we have is the Empress. The next card we have is the Five of Pentacles. And our final card is the Three of Wands. Okay, so starting off at the beginning here, we have the card that says authority, and it says clashes with the boss or a challenge to your power will compel you to respond. So choose peaceful solutions if you can. So there could be something going on at work today where you're going to be called up on the carpet, or maybe to explain something, or maybe somebody is changing the protocol here. Maybe they're going to be restructuring, and everybody's being called in to have something explained to them. But they say clash, so be careful that you don't get caught up in the heat of the moment with the roar of the lion and say things that you could regret later. If this is your job that you need to keep secure, be mindful of how you react. Body language is very important too. If you're being misjudged, you can be tactful and you can be direct without being aggressive. Coming in, there may be some choices and decisions you have to make, but I don't think they're going to be too difficult. You might be juggling, money around in your bank account. You might be juggling a lot of balls in the air. You might have a lot of decisions and choices to make too. But there could be two options, offers, decisions, and choices that you're being subjected to make. I wouldn't worry about it. I think you're going to take yourself to center and calmly accept the situation and make the right one. Coming in next, we've got the Trust card, and this is the egg moon, they call it. So trusting that this is going to work out, trusting that you're going to be able to launch something new. Your egg's going to hatch and you'll see your new beginning. This is a card that says just trust and go with the flow, okay? Don't allow yourself to get caught up in your head. You have the ability here with the Empress to make your dreams come true. What you nurture, you're going to see grow. She is the ultimate feminine mother. She has that ability, and she's patient in the as well, waiting for her harvest to come in. There could also be the announcement of the launch of a new birth, which could be a child, or perhaps the new birth in a new project, a new endeavor, a new job, a new career, something new that you may be embarking on. And you're waiting to see this launch and happen. So just trust the process. I think you're making the right decisions. You're going to be changing things here when you are discussing something with the powers that be, or maybe your boss or someone like that. There is going to be change in the wind. So yeah, this is all about change. I think you're making choices and decisions that are going to have a big bearing on this change that's happening. Be open, be willing to be more amicable, and you are a mutable sign. We are Pisces, so we have that ability to be adaptable, and we are open to change. Yes, it can be a little bit daunting, but we're very creative, and we've learned to navigate around any obstacles, and we create new things that make it easier for us to adapt to new change. So there's going to be something coming in that will be changed, that will be different maybe from something that you've experienced. You might be feeling a little bit down and out about a situation, feeling lack and loss. Money might be an issue with some of you. First comes money, then comes love with the Pisces, because we know we never have to go looking for love. It finds us. But we're always wanting to see money in our bank. We're always wanting to have that dream of, having more than we could ever imagine. But we have to work towards it. And sometimes we do get those moments where we might internalize our feelings about anything. And this is a time where you shouldn't do that. We need to open up, go through those doors of opportunity. If we're feeling lack and loss in money, speak to the powers that be, lending and loaning institutions, your banks, your financial institutions, your investments, your bookkeeper, your accountant, your tax man, your boss, your payroll, anybody like that. Don't internalize your thoughts, because it's not helping you move ahead. This is a card of challenge, but also finding the resources to resolve those challenges. If it's a personal issue, find that soft spot to land, that shoulder to lean into and to confide into, a person that you trust. If it's a deeper issue that you feel you don't want to share, then there is professional counsel and therapy that we can go and seek. Do not take this on alone. Once you do, you'll find you've got a solution to the problem. Now, at the end of the week, we've got courage, and it's telling us we need to have that. Okay, so there's something coming in that, whether it's this change, whether it's seeking out help, whatever the case is, we need to be braver and have more courage. And just go after it. Live in the moment and trust this process is going to work out. So be brave, my beautiful Pisces. Don't be afraid to go out after something new. You're waiting for your ship to come in. You're always dreaming, Pisces. We're big dreamers. But you are coming into your own, and you're starting to see the fruits of your labor, okay? You're starting to see those new sprouts, seeds that you planted, and it's good news. You're waiting for your ship to come in. You're watching for more abundance to come in, but don't stand there too long, because you need to keep moving to get moving, or get moving to keep moving. This is about you planning the next project and moving towards it, or the next successful project that you want to see succeed. Don't sit there and wait. This is about you moving forward in a positive direction. Yes, you're coming into your own, and you're seeing increments, even in their small increments of success for your hard work and effort. So continue on that path, okay? Don't waver. Stay centered. Okay. All righty. Let's see what we've got here. Our first card we have is impressive. Our second card is celebrate. We've got reconciliation, and we've got risks. What's on the bottom? Networking, speaking to the powers that be, getting our word across, advertising ourselves, marketing ourselves, letting the powers that be know who we are and what we have to offer, being able to capitalize on that. People are thinking we're very impressive right now. Pisces, you might be impressing people. You might be doing that at work or maybe in your personal life, but you have that ability because you're so creative. Remember I said to you, money comes first, then comes love. We don't have to worry about that. We are just who we are. We try not to be impressive, but often people look towards us and feel impressed from what we've done and completed and succeeded at. It's time to celebrate something for some of us, okay? It's time for you to go out there, kick up your heels, have a party, do what you want, book a holiday, have a day off, whatever the case is. Go out there and celebrate something. It could be an occasion you've been invited to, an event. Reconciliation, tying up loose ends, getting closure, maybe receiving or issuing an apology. Reconnection is good. Maybe somebody's stepping forward you haven't seen in a long time, you might have had a falling out with, and you're going to find that you're going to be able to connect. Remember, time heals all wounds. This could be somebody from your distance that you haven't seen in a very long time. Risks come in. Pisces, you're not usually one to take risks, but sometimes it's good to do that. I often say risk or regret if an offer comes in. So don't be afraid to step up and, look at a situation, research it. And sometimes we have to take a little risk in order to get ahead, to make these changes happen, and to accept changes that are happening here. It takes courage to take risks, but I wouldn't be afraid, because I think that you're going to find you're coming into your own, and you really have to trust the choices and decisions you're making now. You have the ability to launch something new and give birth to something beautiful. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today, and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful one. My beautiful, beautiful Pisces, always know I stand in the circle of love and love and light for you. And I will see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces.